All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to another episode of TrollCraft. Since we last left off, nothing's really happened. I don't think anyone else has been on except me, really, and I've just been working on the house. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Zine was on and did a thing, except he planted carrots around my house, and I ended up destroying it because I wanted to finalize the house before I started the episode, but there were carrots around the house. It was a big deal. It's a pretty seriously big troll. Sorry, Zine, if you're watching this, your carrots are currently gone. I wanted to do a big reveal, and I wanted it to look pretty. So that's why. And it's sunset, and I feel like that's a good time to do a reveal of the house. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, boom. I come to think of it, that reveal looked really bland. It's just a kind of dark night sky. I kind of hope that there was some nice scenic background out behind it and all that, but okay. Well, hey, let's do a little fly around so you can get a view of what it looked like. When we last left it, it was a single-story house. It had the deck on the side, but I figured no modern cliffside retreat would be complete without the infinity pool. So I added the infinity pool. I added the second level. I did the concrete slabs on the roof so that even though there's no magnum torch down yet, mobs aren't going to spawn because they're lower half slabs. A little Sky Factory technique there for reference, if you've decided to watch that, which we just started. In any case, hey, shall we walk in? Shall we give the grand tour of my new humble abode, which is actually house 4.0, not 3.0, because I know how to count. We had the spawn house, the volcano, the tree. This is number 4, even though I said 3 in the waypoint. How smart. Hey, also, there's some new uploads on the music channel. If you're interested in taking a listen to some new music, you could even do it in the background while you're listening to this video. You could have some music going on quietly. It's up to you. Anyway, links in the description. Forgot to mention that at the very beginning. But anyway, it looks pretty much the same here on the first floor. No changes except for our infinity pool here, which uses magical geothermal sources in order to heat it. You'll notice no pumps at all. No pipes coming in, no drainage. So it gets real dirty after you swim in it for too long because there's no cycling of water, but at least it's nice and toasty because we're in a desert, but not too toasty to where it's still refreshing. But I think it's got a pretty nice view, especially if you raise the chunks, but then the server doesn't load the chunks. So imagine that it has a very nice, never fading view. Just imagine it. Looks nice, right? In your head? Good. So we'll head back inside. My suit, fortunately, even when I swim in the pool, keeps me completely dry, which sort of defeats the purpose of swimming when you think about it. We'll head upstairs, though, where I've got my nice bed here. It's a little bland. I feel like this place could use some decoration, and I did clear out all of the DecoCraft stuff I had back at the old base, so we could spruce things up a little bit, even add maybe a little bathroom over here or something. I did the windows like this on purpose. I figured we want floor-to-ceiling windows where we can see out for the view, but if someone's approaching the house, we don't want them to be able to, if I'm naked up here sleeping, we don't want them to be able to see in, which is why it's just the strip of windows along here. See? Home design. That's how we do. And then we got the nice second floor balcony, unobstructed views of the Wild West, Westworld. It's pretty cool, if I do say so myself, but sometimes you don't want a view. Sometimes you want to be cooped up, which is where I spend most of my time, in the basement. All right. My ME system is all set up. It's ready to go. And dude, I had such a bit of good fortune. I had such good fortune. Okay, so, if you have a storage drive, one of these doohickers, and it has stuff on it, it doesn't let you pass it through an import bus because it won't let it exist inside the ME system. So it just sits there, right? And if I try to actually stick it inside of the ME system, it won't let me. That's me clicking, trying to put it in. Doesn't let you do it, right? So a long time ago, and I totally forgot about this, I recovered some drives. I can't remember if they were mine or if I took some that I duplicated. I think it was that. And I put them into I think it was my Ender pouch, trying to send them back home. And they didn't go through. They just got blocked. It's like when you have an intestinal blockage or something like that. And so they were sitting in here. I was assembling this whole thing all right, we're starting from scratch here. It's pretty cool. And then I opened this up, setting it up, and I'm like, drives. Beautiful drives. Just sitting right there. There were 8 of them. In fact, it's all the ones in here. All of these were just sitting in the chest. It was a thing to behold. And so a lot of the items here came from those. and it allowed me to get a little bit of a bump, and then obviously just started generating the magical crops. Those have been going for a couple days now, so we're doing pretty well there. Obviously the reactor is still going. We've got Yellorium going. The only thing that I could do that would be nice is if I automated the ultimate furnace, just so that we have the items that we'll crafting plus the ultimate furnace, all that. If I set it up, that'd be nice, but I still have yet to get to it just because I hadn't been using it in quite some time, and I didn't want to didn't spend the time to reset it up just because I thought it was good on resources for quite a while. Turns out, no. Also, we got the charger back here, so as an android, I won't die, which is good. And if I go back through my portal over here, we're back home. Reactor is all set up. Now, the only problematic thing, right, is that I have this matter receiver here. I set it up so that I could set up a new charged porter, so I can one charged porter. This puppy right here, I'm not going to use it actually because I don't want to drain the battery on it. This one's linked to the charged porter I have set up right here, the matter receiver I have set up there, so I can get back here whenever I need to. But then I was thinking, so I don't have to worry about when I move the portals to do something else, what do? Set up another matter receiver here. For some reason, why are you not taking any power? I don't know why it's not taking any power. That's a little weird because it should be. Maybe it's just a display glitch because it's definitely attached to Tesseract right there. In any case, I'm going to attach this one once it gets power to this. That way I can kind of teleport back and forth. Now, okay, here's the thing that I know everyone's going to say. Oh my God, Jordan, but you left your portal there. Now, when someone else gets on, they're going to know exactly how to get to your base. Okay, couple things. First and foremost, it is TrollCraft. So if I just hide in a hole forever and no one knows where I am, it's going to make it a little bit silly if no one can get back at me and I'm just hiding away like, I'm invincible. So there's that. But then also, that's really the only reason, actually. But what I can do is I can make it a little bit more difficult to find rather than just what I did last time, which was just completely leave my portal out. So I started this wall, but I figured, you know what we're going to do is we'll secure this area. We'll make it look like it's totally abandoned. All right, so I'm just going to bring this cobble out here. I should do this, actually, because this is all warded. I don't feel like unwarding it, you know. So I'm going to bring this out. I'll just keep getting more cobble as needed. And this way, what I can do is block it off, kind of just make it look like no one's here anymore and it's completely abandoned. And then that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave the magnum torch here because I don't want mob spawning in this area anyway because we still have the reactor. But actually, you know, we'll just put this closer to, we'll put it in the area that I'll still be accessing. So I'll just stick it down like right there. So we'll do that, and then I'll just keep on bringing this area out. So I'm just going to wall off everything except the part that I will actually be accessing myself. And that way when they come in here, right, it'll just look like this whole thing has been super walled off and there's nothing going on. And that'll be the whole idea behind what's going on. I'll leave a little bit of buffer zone there. We'll add another cobblestone wall. We'll go 4 wide. Why not? Now, obviously, if they spend a little effort just kind of looking around, they're going to dig through the wall. They're going to figure out, oh, look, everything is still back there. But at least it provides a little bit of a buffer zone. But again, right, like the point's not so no one's ever going to find me again because I feel like that would be kind of silly. It's just so that it makes it not just right in everyone's face that, oh, this is his portal. This is where he moved to. You know what I also did is I dialed down the speed boost on my power armor because that was getting real out of hand. I'm just going to be honest with you. It made it really difficult to decorate my house when every time I wanted to just move like 1 block, I ran across the entire room. So anyway, I turned that down. So I just walk and run normal speed, and it's not too bad. And then I can fly if I ever need a speed boost. Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll do that. And now, see, we'll just keep on building out the wall. Big wall over here. And I guess I'll just, how do I want it? I think these are all warded, which is why they're not destroyed, or at least some of them were. Okay, you're good, you're good. Yeah, we'll just keep on building you out. And this way, when I go back and forth, I'm only going to be, like, accessing this back area here. There's nothing to worry about in this front area. So, yeah, it'd be cool. And I got, actually, you know what? I should get my diamonds as well. That one's warded, I think, is the reason why. But these are not. They're just chiseled, which is why I didn't get them in the last go-around. That is warded. Okay. And hold on, let me get these. Boom. And, oh, nice. We're all good. Sick. Okay. So that's all good to go. Now let me go and finish up, well, most of the wall, I suppose. We don't need to get the whole, in fact, I could even, because it's not that hard to, it's not that hard to get cobblestone, so I could just, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I remember I built a little experience thing back here. And, well, no experience in there, of course, because I've died many times. But okay, so that's good. You know what I'm going to do, though, is just to add to the dramatic effect, I have my missile bag. I'm going to just set up I'm going to set a bomb off far enough away that it's not going to hit any of the crops or the reactor. But it'll just make it, and then I'll put a sign. And look, I've cleaned up everything. Like there's no, other than the marble, if you consider that important, there's nothing important going on over here. So if I just set off a TNT, I'll be like, I've decided to say farewell to this part of my life in an explosive fashion. You know, this is far enough away. I feel like we're not going to nuke it because then it will actually blow up the reactor and all that stuff. But something smaller. Wrong bag. I hovered over missile bag and golden bag of holding, and I elected not to bring out the missile bag. So which was kind of big, but not massively big? I think the thermobaric was like pretty good, but not too good. Yeah. Okay. So, and then do I have a flint and steel? I might have to actually run back and grab a flint and steel in order to set this thing off. I think I'm gonna have to do that. Not a big deal. And then I'll set one off there. Okay, and then we'll see how big it is, and then I can bring it a little bit closer. And then it will look odd that there's just a wall that's perfectly intact. I'm like, why is that there? But it's fine. Not a problem. Okay, so let me grab. Do I even have a flint and steel? I do. I have 2 flint and steels. Amazing, the things that you can stumble upon that you don't realize you still have. Isn't that nice? All right, let's go back out. And that's even walled off there. I walled off things. I'll put some signs down and be like, closed for renovations, or just my departure note. I'll see you later, guys. Okay, let's do it here, right in the middle of my whole witchery place. He can't transport trees, so, well... Or you can set everything. Oh, it doesn't really. Okay, it doesn't really matter if everything is. I gotta fly away. I gotta fly away. Okay, how did that go? How did that go? How did that went pretty. Ow! It's lava. All right, we don't want to bring it too much closer than that. We don't want to bring it too much closer, but I think that got the desired effect. It's gone. Oh, wait. Why do I even still have the... I could use all these diamonds. Obviously, that'd be kind of nice. I can't use my power fist on diamonds, so gotta do that. There we go. Very nice. May as well put those to use elsewhere. Boom, get our diamonds out. All right, that was just about the right proper size boom. Also, look at that nether portal, or end portal right there. How nice. Oh, I blew up all my chalk circles. I forgot about that part. Whoops. No more witchery rituals. You know, do we want to? No. That was good. I feel like that was the desired effect right there. We don't need to go overboard. That was fine. I'm going to get a sign. I'm going to put a sign down that says closed for renovations. It's all right. Craner can take, when he gets on, he can take solace in the fact that it looks like my situation is even worse than his, even though I have a nice new house, which I like, and hopefully nobody finds, because it's nice, and I don't want it to not be nice anymore. All right, you know what? I'm going to make a crafting table. It's going to be cool. I don't know why I don't just put my... I guess I'm worried about shooting the wrong portal down. That's my biggest concern. So instead, I'll just make the signs manually rather than going back. Okay, great. So put this down right in the middle of the explosion. Closed for renovation. Okay. Yep. Things have looked better before. Oh, you know what? Those glowstone lanterns would be nice, but I think they'll be here. I don't think anyone's going to specifically steal my glowstone lanterns. How dare they? Well, let me get my obsidian for the portal, because I don't know if I have any of that. And then we'll just, we'll complete the wall. I could even add more to it if you want me to. Is that work? No, that's a go. Oh, that's why that portal wasn't there. That's why it wasn't working. It all makes so much sense now. I was wondering why that thing was deactivated for so long. Oh, well, there goes that stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me. Oh, boy. I don't know why that scared me so much. Caught me off guard. Man, oh, man. Let's do that. I'm just getting a few extra so that I can make the wall even bigger. We can make it like Game of Thrones sized. I don't know. Do I need to put a departure note like, oh, goodbye, cruel world? I don't think so. I don't think so. Boom. We'll just do that. Keep digging around. Look at that nice sewage thing. It's pretty cool. Pretty great. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. How are you today? You say as you're like pointing a bow at my face. How are you today? It'd be like a nice intro line in a movie. Is like running into some people you think are enemies and they're pointing guns or bows at your face and they're like, how are you? No, this is just the greeting here in our culture. It's actually it's a sign of affection when we point a gun or a bow at someone's face. Like, oh, okay. Whatever you say. It's a little weird where I come from, but I'll take your word for it. All right. You know what? Before I seal the wall off, I'll make it look a little bit more messy. Maybe that's the key. So it doesn't look so like freaking polished and stuff. Like, do that. Even though that just brought the super builder's wand is kind of too good in some situations. It really is. Okay, we'll do that. Just add some stuff every here and there, you know. There, yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. So that looks great. Looks great. We'll seal it off. No one's ever gonna figure out that if they just fly under things, they can, you know, get over to the place just by going down here. No one will ever know. Actually, you know what I could do? You know what I could do is I'll just put some stuff here and add an extra layer of security, like this, kind of over here. You know, maybe I'll do that, and then nobody will ever know. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah. This will be good. Then we just cover up that area down there. Even though I haven't really covered anything up because you can still get there from here. But yeah. I didn't really think this one through, did I? No, not really. They're gonna find the stuff. It's gonna happen. I'm just concealing it a little bit. All right, I gotta try stopping contradicting myself. Like I said, they're gonna find it, and now I'm like doing things to try to get them to not find it. So I'm just gonna accept how it's gonna go with my really shoddy job of concealment. That's the point. Is it's supposed to be shoddy concealment. All right, there we go. Hey, you know what? At least I brought the hot tub, so it's fine. Let's just go over here, head back, and I suppose what the only thing that I can do is I can like seal up the floor here, and then it'll be good. It'll be great. I know guys, I can't. There's no way I can ward the thing to alleviate that suggestion. I can't ward the whole thing. Oh god, that would be a nightmare, dude. I can't even imagine like trying to ward all of the blocks around this area so that no one can ever get in. That would be crazy. I'm good. But at least so that, there you go. That's all good. That's, yep, okay. At least, you know what? It's airtight. It's airtight in here. No one can, like, catch a glimpse just by walking around now. All right, so it is what it is. There we go. It's all closed off. Now we bid farewell to base 3.0. It was fun while it lasted. It's still kind of in use. I may end up bringing the reactor and and this stuff over at some point anyway. But it is what it is. You know what? God, I need a wireless charger so badly. Should I just grab a wireless charger? Should I do that? Or at least, I think Ian has one set up in his house. Or maybe he did have one set up in his house. Maybe he doesn't anymore. I don't know, because his house isn't what his house was. Looks pretty good, though. Looks pretty darn good still. Let me see if you set up... Did you set up your wireless charger in here? Let me see. I just want... Because, dude, even my power suit's running out of energy. Or do you have the resources that I could just borrow real quickly for a wireless charger? You don't? You just have a wireless charger? You don't. That's disappointing. He doesn't have either anymore. And Craner definitely doesn't have it, although he might have the resources for it, because I think his drive system is still intact. Let me check. It's also a no from over here. Man, nobody has any resources. Also, isn't this a morbid image? Just underwater, a corpse right next to the ME system, like it was trying real hard. And it just was not successful at getting whatever it needed to get. Oh, boy. I don't think he's been on yet. Oh, God, that's going to be a fun one for him to stumble upon. Jesus Christ. Whoo, boy. Yeah, I feel like he might be moving as well. It might just be like, yep, this is far, far beyond redeemable. Oh, another chunk. You know what? I don't need this chunk loader to be here anymore. Also, I feel like I should just get anything I can. Because I could use stuff. Also, I like the chalk circles being over here, but let me grab the autonomous activators, because I'm a beggar at this point. Beggars can't be choosers. May as well pick up any resources I can that have just been sitting there for a while. Also, the altar. Yeah, let me pick up the resources that have been on the altar. Why not? Wither skeleton skull and the candelabra. I still don't know how to pronounce that properly. Is that a flying squid? That was weird for a second. And we outie. Okay, farewell house. It's been fun. I hope they stumble upon the closed for renovation sign, because I feel like that's the best thing I've accomplished so far. And we out. All right, pretty sweet. I know, if you really wanted me to, I could remove the portal. Just trying to think, how would I get back? I just have to charge this. You know what? It'd be easy enough. I would just have to make a charger before I could easily get back here without actually flying. You want me to do that? You want me to get rid of the portal? Fine, I'll get rid of the portal. I could do that. I can get rid of the frickin' portal, and then they'll have to... There you go. I got rid of my easy transportation back there, okay? Actually, you know, it would have been way smarter. Way smarter would have been for me to just pair the charged one to that one. And then I could have just gotten back, shot the port. That would have been a good idea. Well, I just forced myself. I have to make a wireless charger now. So that's going to be my next mission. But I think I'm going to wind the episode down for now as I'm looking off into the blackness, because chunks won't load far enough to give me a nice view as a helicopter flies by. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like if you like. Check the playlist in the description if you missed any TrollCraft episodes and you want to catch up. Again, new uploads on Marin Music. If you want to check those, link in the description, link in the outro, because one of the songs is playing in the outro as well. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time.